All right, Coach, 1-0 in league. Just start with an opening statement.
Yeah, happy to get off to a 1-0 start, protect home court. Credit to these guys and the guys in the locker room for responding the right way. Did not probably start the second half the way that we should, and had to call a timeout and kind of just refocus us and get us a little bit riled up. And the guys did a great job of responding to that and playing the right way the rest of the game. I thought the game was won with our attention to detail, limiting them to 3 threes, rebounding the ball the way that we did, and to hold that team to 35% overall shooting. Just speaks to these guys locking into the scouting report and playing with a really good bite from a defensive standpoint. So, I know they'll enjoy it tonight and come in tomorrow ready to get after what comes next.
Barry Wong had a strong first half, first 5 points of the game for you guys. What did you see out of him in those opening minutes?
Yeah, I thought he was aggressive. I thought, sometimes Barry needs to be reminded of how talented he is. And I certainly don't want him to lose confidence because of missing shots. I want him shooting all the right shots that come his way. He's extremely talented. Can present a lot of matchup issues as a front court guy with his ability to dribble, pass, and shoot. And I'm proud of his development. He used to be a guy who we would worry about a lot on the defensive side of the ball. And a lot of the game now, I don't even recognize or notice him on the defensive end, and that's a credit to him. He's doing what we're asking him to do and getting a lot better. And, we want to continue to encourage him, and we want more.
Marcus, you've been shooting the 3-ball well as of late. Just talk about your confidence from beyond the arc lately.
Yeah, I just think that goes into our daily prep. We get a lot of shots up, so it just kind of translates. And, I'm trying to focus on shooting the right ones, and when I do, it pretty much goes in my favor.
Jimbo, for you tied your season high with 7 rebounds. What were you seeing on the glass tonight?
As Coach said, we stuck to the scouting report. They're a team that doesn't really box out. They don't crash either, so I thought it's a good game. I can go pursue the boards.
Coach, Malik seemed like when the team kind of fell in a hole in the second half, he single-handedly dug you guys out. Just what did you see from him in that stretch?
Yeah, I thought he played the right way within kind of the system in the second half, and he had a segment where he kind of went on a scoring binge, and Marcus did as well later on in the half. And sometimes it's about getting the ball to your most talented guards and kind of getting out of the way. And credit to those two guys for making some plays to give us some separation. And I thought both of them really competed from a defensive standpoint. And kept us locked in on that end. Certainly like the scoring, but I think they're doing a lot more than that. And I just challenge them at one point of the game to be seniors, and to bring that level of maturity and leadership that the rest of our team needs. So proud of these guys. I'm hard on them, but it's intentional. I know what they're capable of, and we have that kind of relationship. So we're looking forward to getting ready for Monday night.
What was different with the guys tonight? They were able to find some separation down the stretch compared to a closer finish last week with Montana.
Yeah, I thought it was on the defensive side of the ball. As I said, to hold that team to 35% and to take majority of the possessions, handle them the right way, and just have really good intent. We weren't perfect by any stretch from a defensive standpoint, but we had bite. And I thought we played really hard on that side of the ball. Probably need to limit some of the fouling in the second half. But we'll address that. And as I said, to hold that team to 35% and 3 of 19 from 3 just speaks to these guys kind of following the game plan.
Jimbo, your classmate Ben, he had some solid minutes, especially defensively. What are you seeing out of him so far through his first couple games?
Ben, I've seen a lot of improvement from Ben. He's a guy who came in, wasn't playing much minutes. Fortunately, we lost Dueto, but he stepped up. I think it's defensive, the way that he can switch 1 through 4. He's versatile. It's going to be big for us.
For you, what has the first couple months of college ball in the U.S. been like?
It's been really good. Obviously, like I said, with the way they're going down, my minutes have been going up, and I figured out how to get more minutes just playing with some bite, doing what CG needs me to do, rebounding the ball, doing all the energy plays.
Marcus, Robbie Beasley had some plays that didn't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but he brought some intensity off the bench. What did you see out of him?
Coach always calls him the Swiss Army knife. You know, he's always ready to go, and you know you could throw him in at any time in the game, and he's always going to impact winning. So you know, at any time he's always ready to go. So I'm just thankful he was ready to go tonight.
Quick turnaround as with every league game, but you have a Bay Area rival and an intense matchup on Monday. Just preview that game coming up.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, this game means a lot to people around here, people at Santa Clara. For us, it's the next game on the schedule. You know, this is what league play is. You have to be able to handle success and turn the page very quickly and get on to the next thing. And the next thing for us is getting ready for a really good Santa Clara team. They're big, they're well-schooled, offensively, well-coached. And they'll be ready to play on Monday, and so will we. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
Marcus, last question for you. They're two guards. You held them to a combined 7 points. What was the defensive focus on those two?
Just to pressure them, make sure they play inside the three, you know, and team defense, really, you know, that's something we focus on. But we just, you know, I think foul trouble for Johnston kind of threw his rhythm off a little bit, but we were just pressuring him all night, which kind of threw him off.